Hi guys, welcome back to Bee Adventures. I'm currently in Australia and I thought I'd make an impromptu cooking video. As many of you know, I enjoy cooking and food, so I thought I'd share it with some of you. Now, this is a recipe I often use. I just got some chicken wings, as you can see. I've just mixed in a marinade overnight. You can use whatever you like. I usually just adjust the taste, so I've got some soy sauce in there. I put in some sweet chili. Sometimes I use hot chili, or I might use soy sauce and honey. I just put in some extra salt and pepper. Okay, and as you can see, little bits of garlic. See all these little bits of garlic? So that's all. Just garlic and soy sauce would be enough. And then you can put in some honey. So I love the soy honey chicken, or you could put in sweet chili. So anyway, you adjust the taste. So just keep tasting it, and then add your meat. And then I left this overnight. So you can do it for maybe 20 or 30 minutes before cooking. That way it soaks in the flavor. But I left this overnight, so it soaked up nicely. And usually I just put it on the grill. So I put it on the oven grill, or on some trays. Or I put it on the barbecue grill, on the charcoal grill, and get that nice smoky barbecue. But I thought, because I put it in this dish to marinate, this is like a baking dish, I thought, what if I baked it? So I'm not sure what you would call that, maybe braising, cooking in the liquid. So I'm actually going to try and bake this, and then I can cover it in foil so it doesn't burn. That's a great trick whenever you're baking. So just put some alfoil or aluminum foil, and then for sure it's going to cook. That's not a problem. But it'll be interesting just to keep the moisture in there. And then if it's too moist, or if I want to brown it up, I can take the foil off later and then let it brown some more. So this is going to be a little bit of an experiment, but it should be fun. As you can see, I've got the oven going. It's preheated, just under 200 degrees, so maybe 180 degrees. I can convert that into Fahrenheit for the American friends. And yeah, just your oven. Okay guys, so I'm going to put this in there and we'll get started. Okay guys, as you can see, I put the foil on top. As you can see, I made a little ridge. See that? It doesn't have to be fancy, it's just to let any moisture or steam come out so it doesn't get too steamy. And then hopefully I'll just keep an eye on it. So I'm going to put it in there for 10 minutes. I'm going to put this in the oven and we'll just see how it goes. Usually 20 minutes at 190 degrees or 200 degrees is enough to cook chicken like this. So we'll just go 10 minutes and we'll just see how it turns out. And then we can check on it and then adjust from there. Okay guys, now I took the foil off. It's very hot. I turned off the oven just so it makes it easier to film, obviously, and record. Now it seems to be okay, like it's slowly cooking, so I took the foil off to speed up the process, but also maybe we'll get a bit more brown. And if there's any problem, we can just put it on trays and spread it out traditionally and brown it up, but I just thought it'd be interesting to cook it in this dish. So as you can see, it's slowly cooking through, but like I said, the foil was protecting it, so it looks a bit uncooked, so I'm just going to push it in a little further. And then we're gonna keep roasting this bad boy. So let's get some heat in here. So we'll put another 10 minutes. Okay, so chicken cooks very quickly, guys. It's not really an issue. Also, just some general cooking tips for anyone new or learning about cooking. Obviously, like this, you experiment, you try. With chicken, you can get salmonella poisoning. So with chicken and also eggs. What that means is when it's undercooked, it can become poisonous. Now it's fine, any heat through is enough to remove any salmonella issues. So, as long as it's like cooked, but if it's bloody, put it in the microwave, don't risk it, and just microwave it. And then the microwave will cook it from the inside out. Okay, just for the new guys, because I remember when I first tried to cook chicken, it was a little bit bloody in the middle. Better to microwave it just to be safe. But even if it's cooked through, meaning there's enough heat that's gone through the meat, even if it doesn't look perfect, if it's cooked through, it's enough to remove any salmonella dangers. I've also heard of mayonnaise, whole egg mayonnaise, where you get the egg yolks, you beat them up with some olive oil and some lemon juice. Even the lemon juice is enough to help, it sort of cooks the egg yolk. It doesn't cook it like with heat, it cooks it with the acid in the lemon juice. So just things like that. So like that with whole egg mayonnaise, you just have to eat it straight away. Put some salt and pepper to adjust the taste. But if you put it in the refrigerator, and leave it overnight, then you can get salmonella poisoning because you used fresh whole egg yolks, but you left it overnight, right? If you eat it straight away, it's fresh, it's okay. So just little things like that, guys. But I don't want to make people paranoid. Like I said, if the chicken's bloody or you're worried that it's too pink on the inside, just put it in the microwave or put it back in the oven or on the grill, whatever, and just keep cooking it a little bit more. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Okay, guys, now I actually took it out of the oven just because it's obviously hard to film and it's also very hot. I want to be careful. As you can see, the marinade is cooked. It's becoming a gravy or a sauce. See how we're browning up? So I might actually turn these over. So we'll finish the cooking. These are actually probably cooked through, meaning they're nice and moist, but they're cooked through maybe to the inside. So I'm going to continue this process. I'm going to keep turning them over, and then hopefully they can just brown up a bit more on that skin side and get some nice crispy skin. All right, so we'll keep going. Okay, guys, I'll just point out. So obviously I've turned it over, so we're going to try and brown up that skin. Remember, guys, I marinated it in this dish, so the idea is the simplicity. Yeah, ideally I'd use a dish flat, yeah? Spread it out flat, but I thought because I had it in this round dish to marinate, because it just captured the marinade better to just throw the whole thing in the oven and let's just see. So maybe it's just a bit simpler, that's all. A bit like pot cooking, when you do a pot roast or something like that. So anyway, let's keep going and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, guys, so that's 20 minutes later all up. As you can see, beautiful browning. As I said, if we put it flat and laid it out, it would have browned up nicely and evenly. It was just to keep the simplicity of both marinating it in this dish, round dish. It's easier to marinate everything together. And then, of course, baking it. So it turned out well. I purposely cut it open just to show you guys. Oh, it's fogging up my camera. It's all steamy. But yeah, it's thoroughly cooked through. That's why I just wanted to show the meat has turned white. And let's maybe do a quick taste test. Sorry guys, it's very impromptu. Oh, that's hot. Just a quick taste test. It's good, tender, sweet and salty. Okay, it's good. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, to finish up, we got our beautiful steamed rice. We got some flatbread, so you could obviously make a wrap, a sandwich, and got some salad. So we're gonna dig in and enjoy. Okay guys, testing my product. See how it's a little bit pink? You know what? So just as I was saying before, better to put it back in. See, I've already butchered it up and tasting it. So we're gonna use the Pyrex, because I got guests over, we wanna eat. As you can see, it is already cooked. We just got it flat, so it's a much better layout flat. And that way it's gonna cook more evenly and we're just gonna brown it up just a little bit more. Okay, so if it does end up that way, like I was saying, just put some more heat through it and just cook it a little bit more. So you don't get any issues.